What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the simulator. Welcome back to the channel here, Turbo Talon Golf. Let's play D-Lud Golf's Best Courses League. It's at Dumbarnie Links. Play round one. Let's check out the vitals. 5,900 yard tees, 8-foot gimme auto. Thursday pins, link screen firmness. Thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate it. 10 stimp. Fairway firmness is links. Wind is calm. The tournament's at sea level. Let's load this up and play a miserable round of golf on links firmness greens and fairways. Alrighty, we're loaded in just about here. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, guys, a little bit about Dumbarnie Links. Mostly the fact that it has a slope at this, from this tee box, of 125, which is not very difficult, honestly. If 113 is an easy course and 155 is the hardest course on the planet, 125 is like 10 points above the easiest course on the planet. My on-course handicap is 22, USGA calculated handicap. So I'm trying to shoot around my handicap. Anything lower is fine. Anything above that is fine too. But I'm not trying to shoot scratch in the simulator when I'm a 22 handicap on the real golf course. It's just creates some unrealistic expectations and just kind of makes you get a little more upset about crummy shots than you probably ought to. Not swinging very hard today. I did chest in the gym yesterday and I don't have it in me right now. Links fairways, people. Course management. It's a thing. Okay. Do I have any better options? Took a penalty stroke right out of the gate. What the hell are you going to even do about it, right? Remember, these balls are going to land and go and go and go. I haven't played a links green in a while. I would plan on hitting about 15 yards short of your target, depending on the slope of the green, or you are going to be miserable when you play this round. My graphics card seems to be pretty miserable right now anyway. Therefore, I want to hit this about 185, 85 yards, okay? And then watch it go, right? I carried 89. That's a few more than I wanted to, but we're in good shape other than there's really no way to get out of here with anything less than a par because of the penalty. I think we can make this shot, but remember, so the greens are firm, but they're 11 stimps, so maybe a little more. I'm trying to remember, it's links green firmness with 11 stimp if I'm not mistaken. Okay, avoided disaster on that hole. Let's be much more cognizant of the rollout on the fairways. And this is another one where you might roll your ball into the river or the creek there. So no hero shots, guys. You either want to clear the creek or make sure you're not going to roll into it, like my dumbass just did on the first hole. Still managed to get out of there with a freaking par, thankfully. That probably shouldn't have sliced like that, but here we are. I wouldn't play out of this lie because I would never find my ball, and neither would you. And you're certainly not going to be hitting some crazy shit out of here like a right driver off the deck. You're just not going to do it. So deep rough, I know I got to hit at least 127 to get out of here. I need to hit probably my 150, 160 club to be safe out of here. Let's just make sure we're safe. Keep in mind that the lower the loft launch angle GS Pro sees, the more you're going to be penalized out of this lie, because just because of what I just said, you're not going to hit a low lofted club out of this lie. Well, you ain't going to find your ball, but if you did and you decided to play it as it lies, you're not going to get much out of here. That ball didn't go anywhere at all. We're lucky we didn't get another one. 113 carry, 160 carry. That was a pretty brutal penalty there. Lucky. I'll just say we're lucky. What do we got here? 138 to the pin, but we only probably want to hit like 120 if I'm being real honest with myself. Always check your green heat map so you don't cry later. We can see we've got a tiered green, that's fine. I don't want to hit very far at all here. Probably further than that. There's something I'm misjudging here, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. It's whatever. 24 wonderful little yards. Remember, the ball is going to want to go all over the place. Okay, we'll take that. Got to speed this round up a little bit, maybe reduce the amount of commentary. You could call that pretty awesome, but frankly, it scares the crap out of me because that ball carried almost 70 more yards than after it hit, which is scary because it means you got to play some real smart golf. 37, and we're going, I'm guessing, downhill. You're going to want to be very conservative on this one. I mean, that was a bit of a mishit. 12 carry, total length. So it rolled out twice as far than I hit it. It's fine. I think we're probably... We just need to, if this is shot 3, we just need to get the ball over there. 30 feet or so, but I believe we're downhill, so be careful. That's a little bit unfortunate. That's a little bit unfortunate. You got to be able to think on your toes, especially in the simulator, because you're switching between stimps and ground firmness and all kinds of weird stuff constantly. Okay, par, we're shooting even after 3. You're basically hitting onto a basketball court. Just know that wherever you hit, your ball's going to roll out a tremendous distance, especially if you hit something with a low trajectory that just wants to go. That's crazy. 70 yards in, I want to hit 55 to 60 yards. Let's take a look at our heat map. "55, 60 yards here. That is not even going to be close, guys. Even after that cool little practice backswing. Okay, let's see here. What do we got to do? 20-ish. And then that is probably going to, no, it's stuck, but I thought that was going to roll out of the circle. That's crazy. What do we have here? A whole bunch of nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. I need to shoot 94 or under to maintain my on-course handicap. "100 yards, I probably want to hit about 85 yards. We probably would have been all right with 90. I landed that 84.4. It didn't quite go. "20 feet, 25 feet. Misread the break by about 4 inches at 25 feet. A little bit of HLA there. Uh, 129, I probably want to land 120. Not sure that's going to fly. Might bounce up. It's kind of a crapshoot what's going to happen because the fairways and the greens are so hard. Let's just leave this one in the cup and try to get it in. Maybe drop a stroke. Got her. I don't want to take a penalty stroke on the left. I'm just going to plan on landing in the crap. And then depending on what I see there, I'll either take a drop or play it. That actually is going to be just fine. I think we pulled it a smidge. Guys, I got to get a drink. It is hotter than hell in here. All right, we're back. We're better than ever. 180, but I would assume with the low lofted club, we don't want to hit anywhere near that. Bunkers should be out of play, assuming I don't duff the shot. Yeah, dang it. Was that a hosel rocket? Yeah, son of a bitch. Uh, 102 out of the deep rough, so we need to hit about 125 to get to the pin. That's unfortunate. It's a par 5 though, right? It's crazy, dude. That's absolutely crazy. Okay, 129. Higher lofted club, maybe hit about 120. Little under 120. And don't hit any of these pop bunkers or you are dead. In fact, let's aim a little to the left because the wind's blowing to the right. Nice easy shot here. Roll up there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Damn it. Okay. We're all right. We got 14 yards to the pin. We've got a decent lie. Let's just get out of here. Nice and open on the club. That shot probably cost us one of those lovely birdies, but what's done is done. Little tenor. We don't need this to go very far. Please stop. Please stop. Okay, this is for bogey. We got to make this or we're taking a double. That's going to nullify. One shot into that bunker is going to nullify 2 birdies, if you can believe that. Very disappointing. Par 3s are dangerous. Par 3s are super dangerous. We don't like them. Just try to get pars on par 3s and you should be fine. I know I don't want to be in a fairway bunker, but I know my misses to the right. I think we can expect to be with the firmness of the fairway, we can expect to be in that left rough. But I do miss typically to the right with driver. Yeah, I think we all know where that's going. Luckily, we can hit a high lofted club and get out of here. I don't know what the penalty's gonna be. I'm just gonna try to get out without taking too much collateral damage. That ain't too bad. That should roll up. Roll right, roll right. Still on in 2. This is a birdie look. We might be able to sink this putt here. 22 footer. If I can keep the HLA under control, I can sink this putt. I don't think I hit it though. That might have gone in, but I think it would have ended up too far left. We'll take our par. Come on, club, pick up my ball. There we go. 10th hole it is. I have 25 minutes to play the rest of this round. I better get on it. Okay, I can't hit that far. Let's just hit a 7 wood here. Whatever we do, I don't want to take a penalty stroke. I don't even want to hit over that crap. I'm going to hit that direction there. It's still coming over to the right, but we might be okay. We were in the rough and then bounced into the deep rough. You've got to wall up this ball. I would not suggest hitting over the water, especially with a shot that erratic. And know that you're going to lose a whole bunch of distance. We've got to fly at least 127 plus 25%, which is going to put you at about 150. It's a dangerous shot just because GS Pro does GS Pro things, honestly. Okay, hopefully that stops and doesn't go in that sand trap. Oh, good God. $25. I don't think it's going to count this as a greenside sand trap. We're going to lose a few percent of power. Excuse me, speed. I want to hit around, I don't know, 40-ish yards here. Not quite, but it's still really good. Unfortunately, it took 3 shots to get where we are. We have to sink this or we're going to drop back down to even, which is an amazing score for my handicap. To be even where we're at now is amazing. Barely missed the putt, even with a negative 0.5 HLA. That's golf. We're back to even. I am no stranger to blowing under par leads. Trust me. Trust your boy on that one. We should be fine. Probably could have hit a 4-iron. What do we got going on here? I think I see something dangerous that I don't like. Yeah. Don't want to hit. Let's just get as close as we can. We need to hit 23. 23. Don't need much here. Okay, there we go. Drop back down. You know your ball can roll out quite a long ways, and the bunkers here are just terrible. They're just terrible. They're super deep. Those ones up there don't look like pop bunkers. Get right. Your other right. .270. 56 yards. I don't want to hit 56 yards. What's our green doing? I don't know. Let's try to hit about 50 yards, 48, 50 yards here. Get up there. Dude, what am I doing? That only carried 36 yards. That was like a little over half of what I needed. Dude, being a beginner golfer is frustrating sometimes. Just see how hot that came out? I'm gonna have to retrain myself how to hit after these links firmness places here. Number 13. You can reasonably expect if you hit driver to roll into this crap right here. I know I don't want to be in the bunker, and I know I kind of don't want to hit out of the deep rough. Here's what we're going to do just for fun because we're 1 under par, well below our handicap. I'm going to hit the ball a little harder and see if we can't just get the roll out to get us through all of that muck and up somewhere where we want to be. How's that sound? It's actually going to work, I think, just fine. I like it. Oh wow, we still got a long way to go, guys. Let's hit a 7 wood. Crap. Okay, we're not wet. Good distance. I think we'd have been off the green though. And this is a par 5, so we do have some grace. Half of 100 is 3, 6, 3, 7, 25, 14. We need to hit this about 60 something to get to the pin. Crappy lie, you would never find your ball, but Carried a little too much raw, which is why we are where we are now. I honestly don't even dare to hit my putter off of the fringe because of sometimes the course designers make the transition wrong between the fringe and the grain, and it bites you in the butt big time. That'd have been nice. That'd have been a nice little birdie. 144, let's try to hit about 134. I don't have a 134 club per se. But we got some room to play with. That doesn't feel long enough. Yeah, it's not. Let's try to get up near the pin. It felt like I went under that ball. Yeah, it was thick. Let's chip up and try to get in the circle. We are going uphill, so I can be a little more aggressive, but we need to hit about 16 yards here. Ah. What do we got here, guys? Okay. I think Flying Fat Kid and I played this, or I had a Flying Fat Kid did one of his leagues here, I think. It's a par 5. You can go this way or you can go the way the crow flies. I don't know. There's no way you're going to get over there, over here probably. I'm going to try to hit over here and then roll it up with maybe another one of those harder swings on driver. It's dangerous. You could very well end up in a bunker here. Yeah, probably in the deep rough. I kind of wanted to hit a little further than that, but golf's funny that time. That way, that time. Okay, what can we reasonably expect to get out of the deep rough? We need to hit pretty hard. That still might go to the other side of the fairway, sadly. Yep. It's basically playing golf on a basketball court or like a concrete pad. 78 yards out of semi-rough. 72. Overcooked it a little bit. We're probably okay. We're okay, guys. This is a birdie look with a double break. Let's aim a little bit outside the cup on the left because I got a hunch. I think my negative HLA kind of killed me there, but par's good. How's this ball looking? $139. I think we got just the club for that. Got a little bit of wind. We should be near the pin, but it's pretty difficult to say with the firmness here. Should be pretty near the pin though. Misjudging just a little bit, but I would say that's a win, because if we were above the hole, you can see we would be in pretty bad trouble. I don't even really want to chip here. I'm scared. Let's putt. Seven equals 21. Not quite enough there. Par, 16th hole at Dumbarnie Links. Trying not to be a sarcastic bastard all the time. Let's see, 173. Guys, give this one a ride and pray that you don't go into one of those bunkers. How does that sound? For some of you longer hitters out there, you're probably salivating. Let's see if we can get something going. Come on back, come on back, come on back, stay out of that. Okay, we'll take it. That's not where I was aiming, but my ball doesn't ever go where I aim. What's this green got for us? Looks like we're gonna roll to the right. We are. Plan for that. Plus your ball is on a right lie. I would say just be okay. Be okay with being in the circle or a little bit behind the pin here. This is tough. Come on back. Let's get our par and go home. I'll try to get this in the hole. It's makeable, but I think we're just going to be I think we can make this putt 21 feet minus an inch. All right, a little too much. It was still to the left of the hole, even with a right HLA, a positive HLA. 18th hole, I'll be just in time for dinner. My wife won't kick my butt. Here's another hole because there's sad to say, you would lose a lot of golf balls on this course. You would lose a lot of golf balls on this course. You'd probably take lots and lots and lots of lost golf ball strokes. Oh boy. Thank you to the golf gods for that one. We are not losing a golf ball on that hole. 91 into the pin. Let's check the heat map on the green and make sure we don't have any shenanigans going on. Can be a little bit aggressive because we have a bit of a backstop. Maybe hit 85 or so yards. Let's see if I can make good on that. You have a bit of a headwind too. Maybe choke up on the club, choke down, I don't know, whatever it is. Okay, not quite what I intended to do. We carried 77. I needed to carry a few more yards than that. We might be able to sink this putt. It's got a bit of a break in it, 36 feet up. That probably would have gone in, but I didn't hit it. All right, pretty clean scorecard there. It's time for dinner here at the Iverson household. Couple of bogeys, 3 birdies, finished 1 under. That's well below my on-course handicap of 22. I've got to figure out what I want my GS Pro handicap to be, because my on-course handicap is 22, but GS Pro says my handicap is single digit, which is not true. Maybe split the difference and say I have an 11 handicap in the simulator. I don't really know how to play it yet, but even with the 11 handicap, right, we're shooting into the 50s. We're shooting a 60 with an 11 handicap, so that's also not cool, I don't think. But I could also check the what my handicap is in this league on SGT. Actually, I will check my handicap for the league on SGT, and I'll start bringing that in. If you guys use gross scoring, that's fine with me. I'm not going to do that. Handicaps occur in golf for a reason. You guys can pretend you're pros or whatever all you want. I'll be using my net score because I started playing golf like a year ago. So there you have it. Let's check out the stats. 13 pars, 3 birdies, 2 bogeys. Longest drive was 270. Best ball speed was 145. 25 putts is not bad. That's a putt and some change on each green. 42-minute round. 9 greens, 7 fairways, and then I don't know what this is. I'll get on SGT later when I'm laying in bed. Good round. I appreciate you guys watching. Trying to keep it a little more chill here. But like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I can't guarantee anything. This simulator makes me madder than almost anything in my life does. I don't know why. Probably because I'm a middle-aged man and I hate everything. There you have it. I don't hate you guys. There. You feeling all warm and fuzzy inside? You should be. All right, guys. We'll see you in the next round. I got to eat some dinner with Mama. We'll catch you later.